Hey there, guys. This is Craig here from the Creative Frequency. So I've got here on board Kyle Reid, and I'm just going to let Kyle introduce himself and who he is and what exactly he does before we get going. So cool. Thanks for joining us, Kyle. Would you mind just giving a quick briefing of who you are, what is that you do, and where do you, go for it.
Yeah, sure. How's it, guys? My name's Kyle Reid. I'm an owner of Synergy Health LS as well as Sprouted. And so, yeah, basically, I'm like an holistic approach to training, lifestyles, and, basically a whole bunch of nutrients and healing of the body as well as athletic performance.
Cool. So you pretty much own a business in nutrition and a gym, yeah?
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah, that's correct.
Cool. So, Carl, obviously we've got our one-day training coming up, and there's a lot of people sitting and ask, why me? Why should I go sit there? Why should I go listen to this guy? Who is he anyway? So I don't like to speak for myself. So would you mind just sharing with the group, what's your experience of doing this work, and how has it changed your life?
First of all, why to Craig and stuff like that, because Craig's enthusiastic about what he does in terms of that. In terms of the work itself, it's self-explanatory. It's just really about going through the process. It's about going through the process and understanding this is ancient knowledge that it'll really blow your mind, and it won't blow your mind. It'll actually open up your mind to who you are, how you are, and just bring a lot of self-awareness, and not only self-awareness, but let's just say an enlightenment to where you may want to be in life, and where you could be in life, and your own passions, your own joys. So to me, it's just really like a self-awakening, if I could call it any other process.
Cool. So you've studied lots. And when I say lots, you've studied a lot of self-development. What makes this different?
Because this isn't a positive affirmation. This isn't a repetitive wake up in the morning, say this to yourself and you'll be sorted. This is it's more real. It's more true to one's identity, to who you are, how you are. And also there's a greater connectivity to it. It's almost like, if you were to put it in religious terms, like your meeting of God, if I could put it like that, the temple within, the heaven within, the God within. It's a broader aspect, and like I say, it's not a money making scheme. It's not to just get you to wake up in the morning to sign up to this thing and to put money into Craig's bank account or something like that. It's really a bigger picture, and to me, what I see from it and what I get from it is just it's going to change the world, because we're all going to actually just unite and actually make that greater change. So to me, that's what it really was. Yeah.
Cool. So just to be clear, guys, I'm not anything with religion or a doctrine or a cult or anything of that sort. It's more just about getting you to think and create the life that you would love. But yeah. Cool, that was a really awesome analogy. So how's this benefited your day-to-day life, Carl? Like your business, your day-to-day life? How's it changed there?
Well, my business has been growing, and I don't even say exponentially. It's just been growing, and it hasn't it's been effortless, if I could put it that way. It's just been happening because my thoughts and my feelings have all been aligned. So I've been a lot more focused and aware to when I'm slipping up and how I self-sabotage myself. And just that little bit of awareness helps me to catch myself while I'm in it and just, move forward from that, or be all right with it. Not beat myself up about it, but just be aware of myself and, take the next step in the direction I'd like to go.
Cool. So you've been doing this training for about 6 months now. What tangible change have you seen in your business in the last 6 months?
Well, for a flip, within the last 6 months, I think I've changed as a businessman, if I could put it that way. I've also been more aware of how my clients also have their own identity or their own ways about themselves. And so it's helped me to deal with people better. And then in terms of my business, my business has grown. There's no other ways to really put it. It's growing, and it just seems to keep on growing. And just more avenues have been opened up to me, and everything just seems to be falling into place. I think of something, it comes to my mind, and the next thing I know, it's at my doorstep. So it's just helped things become, not seem so far-fetched, a lot more fathomable. And just simple and easy. I'm directed and focused.
Cool. And you did discuss with me prior to this call that your business has doubled literally in 6 months since attending these trainings. Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's doubled, but like, I'd even say soon to be, it'll be tripled. As I have clients, just bringing more clients. It's like the whole energy and vibe about the whole thing is just, it's taking people and giving people what they want. And I really think that's just from me being clearly aligned with what I want to give to people, and being aware of myself and, like, my focus, my goals, my dreams, my aspirations. And yeah, it's just helped my business grow exponentially. And like I say, I think soon enough will be tripled. And then from there, I think I'm going to have to start hiring people.
Cool. Glad to hear that. And we got the one-day training coming up. Would you recommend that they come to this training?
Yeah, look, as far as I understand, I mean, it's free. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. I actually think you're going to be like everyone else, like that. I've seen this happen with countless people. I've seen them. You go to all these free courses and all that, and the next thing they're selling you on this, selling you on that, and whatever, and like, it's all these questions and stuff like that. But with this work, I don't see that. With this work here, it's like you kind of have to be thick as a plank if you don't get it. And when you do get it, it becomes so clear as day that there's so much more to life and so much more that you can be aware of. And once again, it's like, it's really not a positive affirmation. It's not a money-making scheme. It's not a millionaire mindset. What. It's really just something that it's self-explanatory, because it's all about you at the end of the day. And I think when people can come to terms and grips with who they are and how they are and all of that, like your goals and your focus and your future just becoming also more clear. So yeah, I highly endorse this. I think that you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain, and for the couple of hours that you'll spend, or the day that you'll spend in Craig's presence and with the group that you'll be working with, I think you'll be blown away, just like everyone else was.
Absolutely. Awesome, brother. Shot, I really appreciate your time and your energy to putting into this.
100%, dude. Have a sweet day.
Awesome. Have a very nice, brother.